Okay, let's say that you just inherited some funds from a loved one, or maybe you've got a retirement fund already, a 401k, an IRA, something like that. What's the most commonly given advice that you hear about Wall Street? Well, don't you think they would say this, you need to diversify? Well, that's sort of true and it's sort of not true, because what's not commonly understood is that when Wall Street says diversify, normally they mean over-diversify. What's interesting is if you look into scriptures, in Ecclesiastes chapter 11, the creator of the universe, who certainly created economics, tells us how to diversify properly. And surprisingly enough, he says to put your funds into 7 or 8 major categories. Now, if you go out to Wall Street and you buy one ETF, it usually has an average of about 30 different positions or stocks. They may be stocks, maybe bonds, 30, not 8, right? So a lot of times you're over-diversified with mutual funds or ETFs or the different things that Wall Street says you're supposed to have your money in. So it's interesting when you look at the scripture, 7 or 8 major categories. Now, if you go into the book of Isaiah, you can find about 16 subcategories. So, you can find different stocks, different types of industry groups you can be involved in. But the main thing is you don't want to be over-diversified. The problem with it is that you might have 3 or 4 great stocks, and then you might have 20 terrible stocks or so-so stocks, and they pull that return down. So it hurts your return on investment when you're over-diversified. You don't want to be under-diversified either. The potential for wealth creation that I have for myself and my family is directly proportional to the amount of risk I'm willing to take. God put that law in the universe. You can't get around it. So the problem with creating too much safety by over-diversifying is your return is too low. So that's what most people don't get when they go out there to your financial advisor or different people that give you advice. They're going to help you to be over-diversified, and you don't want to do that. If you want to learn how to be properly diversified, then check out TRADEway, because we've helped thousands of families across America to learn skill sets just like this.